Guys, welcome back to some more AFK Arena. Today we're over on our YouTube account, and that is right, guys. The new hero is up, the heroic or the trial version of Edwin. Now I'm going to wait to get the version, but we're going to go through the arena of trials. Make sure you do this, guys. You want to get the stone out of here. It could be a celestial or a hypogean hero. So let's run through and check out the trials. Now we did the guild trials a little bit ago. This is kind of how we test out the heroes, but today we're going to be looking at the actual formation. So we're going to start over here in the top, guys, and see what Edwin can do. So pretty interesting. So this formation is Edwin and then Palmer behind him. That's it. So Palmer is actually going to buff up Edwin. And this is one of the reasons why, guys, that players are saying this hero is going to be kind of broken. Is if you look at this formation, we actually have a damage amplifier from Palmer on Edwin, which of course within this little aura, Edwin takes it down, guys, 10.59 million, which again, being solo within here is going to be absolutely easy. Second one that we look at, just the same. Now, I really feel like when it comes to the curse realm, when it comes to a couple different formations, guys, he's going to do awesome. Because not only does he do a lot of damage, he has that retaliation, but he also does possess the ability to increase damage actually increase the damage factor of the heroes that are within the aura, which again can be really, really big, especially when it comes into those boss stages. Now looking at this one, guys, Edwin is going to go on top. Silas is going to go in the very top. And that is it. That is our second team, guys. Probably one of the easiest trials that we've ever seen. Now, one thing that I can note about Edwin, guys, is the survivability aspect. So he's going to have to be in a team, again, that has a little bit more of the survivability aspect. If he's fighting a really big burst team, it seems like he is going to be taken down pretty quick. It doesn't seem like a lot of survivability in there, but if you can get him up, if you get him a little bit to scale, seems like he's going to be pretty well. I could even see like an Edwin Ulna combination going in here. This formation, the exact same, just running the Edwin and the Silas in here. Now Silas, of course, in this one as well, going to buff. So he is actually going to buff up the attack and everything that Edwin has. Now right there, guys, Silas goes down early. Edwin still being the tank that he is. Silas's buff is even still following him. Boom, and just burns right through these targets, guys. Kind of crazy to see. Kind of crazy to see the build of just a single hero in here. Now this one, we're going to have Edwin in the bottom. We're going to put Kanisa and Rook, of course, for the crowd control right here. That is it, guys. Trials are that easily completed. Of course, Kanisa and Rook with that 9 of 9 furniture, just going to lock down the targets. But guys, Kanisa and Rook can just absolutely decimate, which is the reason why I did build out Kanisa and Rook. Even though Edwin goes down there, we do get the trial done, 5.68. And that is specifically what I was just talking about, guys. When it comes to the survivability of Edwin and what we're seeing, he does have a little bit of issues, which of course we see across the tanking aspect of that survivability. Gonna have to get some crowd control. But even looking here, guys, again, Cursed Realm, I feel like boss fights are going to be really, really strong. Even looking here, guys, the aura he provides is almost in sync with Kanisa and Rook. So it could be even a pretty decent combination to run within there. So that'll do it for the trials, guys. I'm going to run through, showcase his skills and abilities, show you exactly why he's doing so well. But that is the totality of the arena of trials, guys. Now, again, looking at his skills and abilities, this is what we want to look at. So the Dominion will follow him. That is right, guys. And then the active. So when he actually ults, he will do damage, but there will also be a temporary Dominion. So there will be more than one of these up, which goes over the most allied heroes for 12 seconds. Now, with that being said, guys, if you stack a bunch of heroes up, all of the heroes are going to be in this Dominion effect. In addition, it is a pretty big effect. Allied heroes within a Dominion gain 35% extra damage, which again is huge. I can see the invade team doing really well with him, some of the mitigation teams, because remember, it is the area with the most densely populated heroes, which means if you have an invade team, and let's say you have Kren in the back line, you have another damage dealer that is a range damage dealer caster, or even a ranger, they are not going to get this Dominion. It is going to double up itself and actually go into the exact same place. Now, I don't believe you get double the effect, but this Dominion will actually drop right on top of the heroes that are already in there because of the densely population of the heroes there. Now, of course, the disarm Flurry. This is a really big one because of the silence effect that you have in here, and also reduces their defense rating, guys. So not only does he possess the allied heroes deal 35% extra damage, but this is a 30% defense rating reduction. This in turn might kill Warwick. This could be the absolute death of Warwick with this hero, guys, because of the defense reduction. I know Warwick is a little bit has a bigger defense reduction, but overall, when you combine the extra damage that they're doing right here, again, some formations might start seeing Edwin versus seeing running the version of Warwick. And then of course, every time Dominions reduce normal attack damage by 5, which again, if you have it up with him, you have all the heroes in there, this is going to trigger quite often. Also, if you're casting it on another part of the battlefield, the normal attack. So again, heroes that produce normal attacks, such as Raku, such as Gwen, this is going to have a much, much higher effect, which again, looking at some of the formations within the Cursed Realm, this could make a big, big difference when you're looking at the effects in there, and also the normal attacks to actually amplify his damage, which what we've seen with Palmer, I feel like that is exactly what it's going to do. He can store up to 3 counterattacks, then it goes from 5 to 4, increasing his damage. Then, of course, he becomes invulnerable. Whenever he takes skill damage, he will negate the damage, becoming invulnerable for 3 seconds and trigger a counterattack. Now, again, this goes right back to the survivability issues that we see with the tanking class. If they have an invulnerability, chances are they're going to be used. Without this plus 30 engraving, it really feels like he is not going to be used at all because of this vulnerability aspect in here. Then, of course, guys, the plus 61 on allied hero within a Dominion takes normal attack damage. They recover energy, which again, very specific on the teams. If they're running teams with Raku, if they're running teams with Gwen, anyone that is doing the normal attack is going to amplify the energy regeneration in there. And of course, it's going to amplify Edwin's energy regeneration, which is going to trigger this in multiple locations, guys. It's a really, really cool hero. Then you couple in the furniture with him. Radius is huge. If you notice the 3 of 9 furniture when we did the trio, he does have 9 of 9 in the trio, but this is massive, guys. And then of course the energy reduction is huge. Following right in step with Graveborns, we see a lot of energy reduction. There are going to be teams that this is going to be super, super effective with. Then you couple in the signature item, guys, giving him magic resistance, which I do like. That's a pretty decent amount of magic resistance. Then 30% of the normal attack damage reduces. Edwin's dominions will be stored and used to increase the damage of the next Rebel Reprisals counterattack. So this is going to actually amplify the counterattack damage, which again, for a tank, we have to see exactly where he comes in, because counterattack damage deals damage equal to 10% of the max health, which again, the plus 30 on him is going to be huge. Plus 20 is going to be against survivability, but plus 30, if you're looking to do damage within these formations, is going to make a big difference. So, all right, guys, so that'll do it for the Arena of Trials for Edwin. Let me know in the comments what you guys think, and as always, thank you guys for watching.